My name is Obi. I'm the author of Some Angels Don't See God. Talking about the inspiration for the song Some Angels Don't See God, not the book now. Sometime last year, I listened to a song by Tikinzi titled The Stranger of Braamfontein. Around the same time, Onyeka had his award-winning crime fiction out, The Strangers of Braamfontein. The name of the song is The Stranger of Braamfontein. Onyeka's book is The Strangers of Braamfontein. Now, I learned that the book had inspired Tikinzi, had inspired the song, and the song was also co-written by Onyeka. That was the first time I said, I'm going to do something like this for my upcoming book. I'm going to do something like this for my upcoming book. I just had a song for the book. And before the book came out, I saw what Chibundo Onozo did with Good Son. Good Son is the theme song of her latest novel, Sankofa.
We were born with the purpose, we were made to shine.
It cost a regression to self. I have to do something like this. Chibundo wrote the song and she also sang it. Now I can't sing. I'm a writer. I can't sing it. I'm a writer. So I started thinking of who am I going to get on this project. Now I had this friend called Ifeanyi Opara. Ifeanyi Opara is a filmmaker. He's worked on some projects such as Dr. Langley that had Okay, Museshi, Femi Branch, etc. And when Naomi Mac was at the voice, I didn't hear anything again from Ifeanyi. It was all Naomi Mac. Nothing else from Ifeanyi. Naomi Mac on the status, whenever we spoke, it was all Naomi Mac. I think that Ifeanyi Opara is Naomi Mac's #1 fan.
Knowing very, very well that I am Naomi's #1 fan, so everyone that knows me understand, how much I love her work, her creativity, and how much of a very mature singer she is. So we went straight to contact Naomi's manager, Frank, who is also her husband. We started conversations about writing and recording the song.
When I got contacted about the project, it was new. Naomi Mac doing a song for a book. It actually took me like 2 weeks because I knew when Ifeanyi contacted me. I think I didn't get back to him until after. I think it was almost a month. Because after we spoke, we had conversations on that, and I didn't get back to him again. Then we met our own movie premiere, and so the whole conversation started off with him. I think after that day, it took me like another 2-3 weeks to get back to him because in my head, right, I didn't think that, I don't know if it has been done before now, but I didn't think that, releasing a book, using the song to release a book was very, very visible in my head, right? So it took me that long to get back to Ifeanyi, and then also I thought it was going to be new, it was going to be something different from what Naomi has always done. So I thought, okay, let's give it a try.
The first thing that attracted me to the project was the title. Some Angels Don't See God. I'm like, is it supposed to be gospel? Is it supposed to be Christian? Is it supposed to be secular? What is it about? And I was really intrigued. I wanted to know more about the entire project, and I thought, okay, let me get on it, let me ask questions, let me, find out. So when I got the lyrics, the write-up from the book, I was like, okay, I'm getting a little bit of hints, but it still wasn't that clear. But then it's always a beautiful experience to try out something that you've really never done before, and you get to learn new things and all that. So.
I hadn't written a song before, but I had to write one. I have a younger brother we call the legend. He writes songs, so he helped to guide me. Do this, do this. Then I wrote a song, and in writing the song, what I wanted to achieve, I wanted to summarize the book with the lyrics, and I also wanted to capture the most important themes of the book in the song. Now I focused on the theme of imperfection, which is largely what the book is about, and then there are other sub-themes, but it all picks from that major theme of imperfection, hidden imperfection. And I wrote the song. I just scribbled words without any sound in my head, without any tune in my head, and I gave it to Naomi Mac. And all she did was to tweak a few things, and then she turned my words into a beautiful song.
It took me about 2 days to come up with the whole melody with the help of my friend, Joshua in Israel, because he had to help me out with the melody, playing the instrument and all of that. So initially, I had to sit down and look through the lyrics properly, because of course, when it comes to writing a song, there are timelines to the lyrics, there are rhyme forms and all of that you need to look into. So I was like, Shakespeare and the literature again. Writing isn't that easy, but it was totally worth doing after all.
Recording the audio was really amazing, and then the audio came out and I listened to the song and I'm like, oh yeah, I think this is going to be an amazing project too. At that point, I became really glad that I said yes to the project.
I had goosebumps all over my body. I couldn't believe those were my words that she had turned into such a beautiful song, strong vocals, and I appreciated that. It made me hit my chest and say, oh, we made the right choice to work with Naomi Mac.
There was something different about the idea of Naomi Mac, so not that the other singers can sing, but our spirit was strong on working with Naomi, which was why we had to go back and proceeded with the conversation, and at the end of the day we got out a beautiful song written by Obi, and Naomi had to put the melody, the composition together. We went to the studio and recorded the song, and we thought it was too good to just be an audio.
Everybody said, oh yeah, I like this song, I like this, I like that. And then, we went ahead to plan for the video shoot.
Call me an angel, but some angels don't see God.
The first day I met him at the recording studio, he came over to the recording studio. He was just like, I trust the judgment. He just really wanted the project to go on well, and it was so peaceful in communicating all his ideas and his opinions and everything, and I felt really comfortable working with him. I felt really happy that I had to work with him. It made everything really easy for me, and I love the fact that he trusted my judgment on the song. So I'm really grateful to God for making our paths cross.
I didn't think that Eva was going to pull what he did on that video shoot day. I thought that Eva was going to give us serious stress, and we're going to take so much time on Eva, we need to get into that. But the funny thing, Eva killed it, and
Naomi Mac was just very easy to work with because she's an amazing human being. She's a beautiful, so she just makes everything easy for you. And I liked the fact that she owned the song. She made it her own song.
I was actually very, very, very concerned for Naomi that day because 7-month pregnancy in video shoot, lights, heat, and all of those things. At the point I thought Naomi was going to faint. At the point I thought we were able to get glucose and water to feed her. At the point I thought we were going to rush her to the hospital, but then to God be the glory, we did the whole thing and it came out well.
Personally, I'm a very, would I say, I like to use the word lousy. I'm not a quiet person, so when I work on stuff, I try to find joy and happiness and excitement in every part of what I work on. So from the beginning of the writing stage up until where we went to the studio and recorded the music, up until where we went to shoot the video, I won't say there was one part that was more interesting than the other. But overall, I think that the video shoot today was one of the most interesting and exciting parts for me. It was intense. It was because who knew I was pregnant? I was like 6 months, 7 months gone. So it was quite it was supposed to be stressful, but like I said, Eva didn't give me stress. Eva made it very cool and all of that. So it was really interesting to work on. It was really exciting to work on. It was really easy to work on. So yeah, great.
It was a challenging phase, from the point where we were having the conversations, trying to put together agreements, to recording the audio, to the video, and even now that we are faced with promotion, it's been challenging, but then we are working with people who understand the objective of the project.
I'm very thankful to people like Frank Paladini. I'm very thankful to people like Ifeanyi Opara, and I am very thankful to Naomi Mac for making herself available, for turning this story into a beautiful song that people can listen to and connect to. Since the book came out, it's been enjoying, tremendous success. I mean, just within 2 months, my publishers, they've had to go back to press. Now, it gives me joy to know that we have as many copies as possible in the hands of as many people as possible. And the one thing that people have said is that there's something for everybody in the book. People read the book and the book evokes memories from the past and people connect to the characters of the book. That is the one thing that I also wanted to achieve with the song. I want people to listen to the song and see themselves as the characters of the book. I want people to listen to the song and connect to the lyrics. And I'm glad that I just have Naomi Mac's voice taking people on that journey. Now there are too many people who, for some reasons, they don't read as much. So I don't read all they read, but they read other things that aren't creative writing, creative books. Now, it's also a way to bring in more people, for everybody to be part of this story. I mean, people who read the book, they can connect to whatever they want to connect. And people who listen to the song, they can connect to whatever they want to connect. And I am very, glad that I made the decision to embark on this project.
It's a project that has come with a difference. It's music like you've never really heard it before. It's literature like you've never really, seen before. So embrace the creativity, embrace the newness, and enjoy every form of it.
I don't think it's possible for you to read a book and not want to be a part of the project. So reading the book, you must want to give, your best, your all in ensuring that the book does well. So if you have not read the book, Some Angels Don't See God by Obi, I think you're on a long thing. He's written 2 books. So Men Don't Die and Some Angels Don't See God.
I know that hearing the title of the book, you'll be thinking, how is it possible that some angels don't see God? But sit down, think about it again, read the book, you understand why the title of the book is Some Angels Don't See God.
To all my friends and my fans across the globe, I want to appeal to you, kindly get the book, Some Angels Don't See God by Obi. And make sure when you get this book, take a picture of yourself and tag me on Instagram at Ifeanyi and Obi Ever. The Ever is EVAR. You can get the book on Amazon and all bookstores. Thank you guys.
It covers me like a second skin. Feels like a battle I can't win. It covers me.
My name is Arabella. Please guess the book. Some angels don't see God by ever. Thank you.
Even though people think I'm perfect, they call me an angel, but to me